My friend, in this age of endless light and noise, most men are asleep while their eyes are wide open. They wake to alarms, not purpose. They reach for their phones before their feet touch the floor. They trade their birthright of strength for another scroll, another like, another distraction that whispers, just 5 more minutes. Anxiety has become their constant companion. Discipline feels like a foreign language. Purpose? It flickers like a dying lantern in the storm of modern life. You know this feeling. You feel it in the quiet moments when the screen goes dark and the silence asks the question you've been avoiding. Who have I become? But there is another way. Centuries ago, in the shadowed valleys and mist-covered mountains of feudal Japan, a different breed of man walked the earth. Not superheroes. Not myths. Real warriors who rose long before the sun, washed their bodies in ice-cold water, and trained until their hands bled and their minds became still as polished steel. They called their path Bushido, the way of the warrior. Their daily habits were brutal, uncompromising, beautiful in their severity. Today, I invite you to step into their world. Not to romanticize the past, but to steal its fire. In the next 4 to 5 minutes, we will walk the samurai's dawn to dusk ritual. We will examine how modern comfort has stolen your edge. How the samurai forged unbreakable discipline through history and blood. How Zen monks taught them the power of silence. How stoic wisdom and samurai steel are 2 blades of the same sword. How you can wield these ancient weapons in your boardroom, your relationships, your darkest nights. This is not gentle advice. This is a call to arms. If you are tired of being soft, if you are ready to trade comfort for character, if you are willing to become the man your ancestors would respect, then stay with me, warrior. The candle is lit. The blade is drawn. Your transformation begins now. The modern struggle. Look around you, my friend. We live in the most comfortable era in human history, and the weakest. Our ancestors hunted mammoths with spears. We hunt dopamine with thumbs. Every morning, the average man surrenders before breakfast. He checks messages, likes, news of wars he cannot fight and scandals he cannot fix. His nervous system is hijacked before his feet hit the floor. The cost is silent but devastating. Attention spans have collapsed. Deep work has become a myth. Men in their 30s speak of burnout the way samurai once spoke of honorable death, except burnout is not honorable. It is the slow death of potential. We have anxiety disorders at epidemic levels. Depression, pornography addiction, endless comparison on platforms designed to keep us small. Why? Because we have lost the ancient art of discomfort. Comfort is a drug. Once you taste it, your soul begins to atrophy. The modern world sells you softness wrapped in convenience, heated seats, same-day delivery, one-click pleasure. And in return, it takes your will. The samurai understood something we have forgotten. A man who cannot control himself is already defeated. He rises late, trains half-heartedly, eats whatever feels good, scrolls when he should create, quits when it hurts. He wonders why his life feels empty. But emptiness is not the problem. Weakness is. You were not born to scroll. You were born to build. To lead. To stand when others fall. The samurai did not wait for motivation. They did not negotiate with their feelings. They had a code. A routine. A ritual so demanding that weakness simply could not survive inside it. And that is what we have lost. The modern man is drowning in choices yet starving for direction. He has 1,000 apps but no discipline. He has comfort but no peace. This is the modern struggle. And it ends today, if you choose. Because the same blood that flowed through the veins of legendary samurai flows through yours. The only difference? They trained it. They tempered it. They refused to let it soften. Will you? Pause. Music shifts to deeper tone. The path is still open. But it is narrow. And it begins with facing the truth. You are not a victim of the times. You are a warrior who has simply forgotten his training. Now, let us remember. Samurai discipline and history. Picture it. Edo period, 4 a.m. The world is still black. A single lantern burns low. The samurai rises without hesitation. No snooze button. No negotiation. He walks to the well. Breaks the thin skin of ice if it is winter. Pours freezing water over his head and body. This is not hygiene. This is declaration. I am awake. I am ready. Death may come today, and I will meet it clean. He dresses in simple robes. Binds his daisho, katana and wakizashi at his waist. The swords are not decoration. They are his honor-made steel. Then, zazen. Seated meditation. 20 to 40 minutes of perfect stillness while the rest of the world sleeps. After meditation, simple meal. Rice. Miso. Grilled fish. Pickled vegetables. Eaten mindfully in Caesar posture. No excess. No conversation that wastes energy. Then training begins. Kenjutsu kata, hundreds of repetitions of the same cut until the body moves without thought. Aijutsu, drawing and cutting in one fluid motion until the blade becomes an extension of will. Kyudo, archery, where the arrow is released only when mind, body, and target are one. Hojo undo, supplementary brutality, swinging heavy kaishi stone weights until shoulders burn, striking makiwara posts until knuckles bleed and bones harden, throwing heavy stones, swinging the tetsubo iron staff. This was not workout. This was forging. In peacetime Edo, when battles were rare, the discipline became even more ruthless, because comfort is the true enemy of the warrior. They studied strategy from Sun Tzu. Practiced calligraphy to steady the hand and mind. Performed tea ceremony to master presence and respect. Every action was ritual. Every ritual was discipline. Bushido was not a book. It was lived at dawn. The 7 virtues guided every breath. Gi, rectitude. Doing what is right, without hesitation. U, courage. Not the absence of fear, but action in its presence. Jin, benevolence. Strength used to protect, not oppress. Rei, respect. For self, for others, for the moment. Makoto, sincerity. Words and deeds in perfect alignment. Meo, honor. Living so that your name is never stained. Chugi, loyalty. To Lord, to family, to the code above all. This was their daily habit, to die a little every morning so they would never fear death at night. And that, my friend, is how legends are made. Monk discipline and power of silence. The samurai did not train alone. They sat at the feet of Zen monks. In the great temples of Kyoto and Kamakura, warriors learned that the sharpest blade is a still mind. Zazen, seated meditation, was not relaxation. It was war. Hours of perfect posture. Legs crossed. Spine straight as a drawn bow. Breathing so subtle it barely moved the chest. Thoughts arose. They were watched. Not judged. Not followed. Simply observed and released. This was Mushin, no mind. The state where fear cannot enter because there is no I to be afraid. Samurai practiced silence training. Periods of days with no unnecessary speech. The tongue is a wild horse, silence tames it. In the monastery they learned endurance. Sitting through pain in the knees. Through cold. Through boredom. Through the screaming voice that says stand up. They learned that true power is born in discomfort. The monk's day mirrored the warrior's. Rise before dawn. Work in the gardens with total presence, every weed pulled with full attention. Eat in silence. Meditate again. Sleep on thin mats. No entertainment. No gossip. No escape. Only presence. The samurai took this into battle. When arrows flew and men screamed, the warrior who had sat in silence for years did not flinch. His mind remained like the surface of a still pond, reflecting everything, disturbed by nothing. Silence trained them to hear their own soul. To know their true north when the world screamed chaos. My friend, in your noisy world, silence is the ultimate rebellion. Turn off the noise for 20 minutes each morning. Sit. Breathe. Watch your mind try to run. That discomfort? That is the same fire that forged samurai into legends. Stoic and mental toughness lessons. The samurai and the Stoics were brothers across time. Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The samurai lived it. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his tent before battle, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." The samurai carried this truth into every duel. They practiced memento mori before it had a name. Incense placed inside helmets, so that if the head was taken, the enemy would smell beauty, not fear. They trained emotional control until anger, fear, and desire became obedient servants. When a samurai felt rage rising, he remembered, "The way of the warrior is found in death." Hagekyu. Not suicidal. Liberating. Because when you accept death, nothing can control you. They blended this with Zen and Bushido to create Fudoshin, the immovable mind. Storms come. Emotions come. Failure comes. The warrior remains. This is mental toughness. Not pretending pain doesn't exist, but refusing to let it decide. You lose the deal. Your heart is broken. The body betrays you. The samurai would say, "Very well. Now train harder." Stoicism and Bushido together give you the ultimate armor. Virtue as your only possession. Duty as your compass. Presence as your weapon. Applying warrior mindset today. The dojo is now your life. Wake at 4:30 a.m. Cold shower, no negotiation. 10 minutes zazen. Simple breakfast. No phone. Your training. Deep work blocks with full presence, like kata. Gym sessions where you push until form breaks and rebuild it, like kenjutsu. Cold exposure. Fasting windows. Reading philosophy instead of scrolling. In your career. Show up early. Leave late. Deliver more than promised. Loyalty to your craft. Rectitude in every decision. In relationships. Listen like a monk in silence. Protect like a samurai guards his lord. Speak truth with respect. In focus. One task. Full attention. No distractions. When the mind wanders, gently return it. Again and again. This is modern Zazen. The brutal habits become your new normal. Dawn rising. Cold exposure. Daily meditation. Physical training to failure. Evening reflection. What did I do today that honored my code? Frugality in consumption. Silence periods. Constant readiness. Live as if today is your last. Do this for 30 days and you will not recognize yourself. Forging a new life path. Here is your new daily code. Print it. Live it. Become it. The modern samurai daily ritual. 4:30, rise. Cold shower. 4:45, 20 minutes zazen. 5:15, simple protein breakfast. No phone. 5:45, 60 to 90 minutes physical training, weights, martial arts, running, push limits. 7:30, deep work block, most important task. 12 o'clock, mindful lunch. Afternoon, second deep work or skill mastery, reading, writing, craft. Evening, family relationships with full presence. Tea ritual. 20:30, reflection journal, did I live with honor today? 21:30, sleep. No screens. Start small if you must. But never make excuses. Week 1, rise early plus cold shower. Week 2, add meditation. Build the fortress brick by brick. The pain you feel? That is the sound of weakness dying. In 6 months you will move differently. Speak differently. Think differently. You will have become the man who no longer needs motivation, because discipline has become identity. This is how you forge a new life path. Not with wishes. With war on your former self. My friend, the candle we lit at the beginning still burns. But now it burns inside you. You have heard the call of the ancient warriors. You have seen their brutal, beautiful habits. You know what must be done. The question is no longer do I know. The question is will I act? Today, when this video ends, do not scroll. Do not delay. Set your alarm for 4:30 tomorrow morning. Prepare your cold shower. Place your meditation cushion where you cannot miss it. Then, rise. The samurai did not become legends by watching others train. They trained. The world is waiting for men like you to remember who they are. Strong. Focused. Honorable. Unbreakable. You are not alone on this path. Every warrior who ever lived walks beside you in spirit. So stand up. Wash in the cold. Sit in the silence. Train with fury. Live with honor. And one day, perhaps soon, you will look in the mirror and see not a modern man struggling, but a samurai reborn. The blade is in your hand now. What will you do with it? Begin the ritual tomorrow. Share your first dawn in the comments. I will read every one. Until then, walk with honor, warrior.